What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is kind of a special video and a bit of a oopsie on my end. This is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Lost Woods and Zelda's Lullaby from the channels XKiki94X and Silver, requested by Arc Spitfire. Really quickly before I get into this, I was checking out another video previous for the credits music of Ocarina of Time, and in that credits medley, I guess it was like a 7-minute medley, there were some songs that I thought were familiar, and then my patrons told me that, hey, those are actual songs from the game, so I kind of like accidentally heard them. Lucky for me, they were already requested, so now I'm going to hear them properly. They're only a minute long. I think I know which ones they are, but I won't know until I finish them. So that's how we got here. This is Lost Woods, and I will tell you exactly immediately if I recognize it. And I don't know which one's which, but we'll find out in a second. Lost Woods, Ocarina of Time. Yeah. So I finally know the name of the song. I've been hearing this song. Shh. I'll talk after. It's only a minute. Let's just appreciate the music. First time listening to it, like, completely. Oh, is that it? Tiny little loop? Boom, boom, boom. I never noticed that before. Boom. And it goes into double. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it alternates between like a two-part rhythm into a whole tone. Dun, 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 dun. The song has a really wow, it's so short. The song has a really like it's kind of fitting actually, because I just heard Spirit Tracks not too long ago. It reminds me kind of like a train. It has got that like tick 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 gallop. Okay, so finally I'm aware that that song is called Lost Woods. So yeah, I heard this a little bit in the credits, and I immediately was like, I know that. So if for some reason this is your first video and you're like, what is he talking about? I've mentioned before, I've never played Zelda, I never owned a Nintendo, but this game in particular is so popular that like you can't avoid some songs. I've heard Song of Storms, Song of Time. Is it Song of Storm or Storms? Either way, that one. Time, Gerudo Valley, and the main theme. I've known those way before I started even doing reactions. Like, they're just known video game songs to me. Apparently this one too. I knew this one for a long time. I don't know where I heard it. I wish I knew. That'd be cool to know that, but I have no idea. Probably background music and singing to video, but I never knew the name, so now I know for sure. It's pretty cool though. I wish it was a little longer so I can kind of decipher it a little bit more. But the one cool thing about being able to quote unquote react to it is I can hear all the little things I've never really paid attention to before. The snare coming in late, the whole tone rhythm into like a double. That was nice. One thing I noticed, not just in Zelda, but specifically Ocarina of Time, is that it might have some of the most earworms in the entire series that I've heard. I haven't heard many Zelda games. I've only heard a tiny bit of Link to the Past, like one song from Breath of the Wild. There's another one. Oh, Majora's Mask is pretty cool, but it's not like well, that's subjective. Yeah, it's got some earworms, but I'm talking like straight, like melodic, in your head forever type thing. I think Ocarina is kind of next level with that. There's just so many things like this. I feel relieved. You know what this feels like? If you ever seen like a comment on YouTube somewhere where it's like, oh my god, I've been trying to search for the name of the song for years type of thing, this is it. this is one of those moments. I finally now know it's Lost Woods. You know, I can lay that to rest. Cool. And I'm pretty sure there's other songs I've heard from this game that I still don't know the names of. So I look forward to each time I hear Ocarina of Time. But I will say this. Every song so far in Ocarina of Time is pretty damn... I was going to say legendary, but that's... It's too close to a pun. Let me know what's actually happened here. It's Lost Woods, so I can only imagine like a forest or something. But this one's also kind of short. This one's Zelda's Lullaby. Let's see if I recognize it. I don't know. Probably. But we'll see. Cool logo. Is this like an official deluxe edition or something? Zelda's Lullaby. I think I heard this in the credits, yeah. I think most of the credits were this song, if I recall correctly. Chords sound like waves. The one thing I noticed about Zelda melodies is that they're so profound. Not that they're loud, but they're just so clear and pristine. They stick out so hard. So Zelda has her own lullaby, huh? Oh, I guess it does sound like a lullaby. Oh. Now I want to hear this version done with like a music box. Dude, the perfect combination of like the melodies and then choosing the ocarina as a lead instrument was such a good idea. Just really quick, I see it here because this is recommended to me because I just watched it. I'm going to click the exact same video that I watched for the credits video. I'm pretty sure that was like the main song from the credits video. So just give me a second. Yeah, sounds like the same chord progression at least. Well, it just sounds similar though. Anyways, I have to stop here. Okay. You know, it's the one we just heard, the Zelda's Lullaby. Same exact feeling I got from Lost Woods. It's really funny, and this is kind of like a bit of a full circle moment for me. Both these songs I feel like I've heard at least for the past 15, 20 years, something like that. And now I finally know their names. Really cool. Now the only thing missing is, well, two things are missing. People are going to want me to play it, but also the context. Lost Woods, I can only guess, right? It's pretty straightforward. A lot of games back then just name the places or name the songs after like their location. Zelda's Lullaby, that one's a little more interesting because I've never played Ocarina, but I'm aware that there is a like music. I don't know if a mini game is the right term, but I've seen like, you know, you press the buttons and it kind of performs. I don't know why you do it. I just know it happens. So maybe this is one of those. I don't know. Either way, I think it's just it's kind of bittersweet for me. I feel like I'm like closing a really long chapter of wonder and mystery. You know, there's how do I put this? I'm just gonna put it, but this is how it is. This whole channel has been a product of my my ignorance. I didn't know that one day I was going to be doing something like this, but in a way, something internally told me that it was like, it's just not time to kind of like dive in. For example, like these two, let's just use these two for an example. I've known of them for so long. You could have, thought I would have just, I don't know, Shazam them or look up the whole soundtrack or something. But obviously something was preventing me from doing that. I don't know what it was, but I just never took the time to go out of my way to like unorganically experience something. Maybe deep down I thought I would always play them someday or something. I don't know what it is. I really don't have an answer to that. I think I kind of have the answer now because I've been doing this for almost 4 years. So when I had the idea to like listen to music in games, I'm not gonna lie, like one of the first things I thought of were these exact examples. This, well, maybe not these two songs, but like this kind of thing, where things I might have heard before, but didn't have the context, or, oh, I recognize that melody, and that kind of thing, right? I think transparency is very important here. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I've never heard those two. I've definitely heard those two. If someone has never heard those two, I would be legitimately surprised. Unless they were just like, a boomer or something. But I think anyone close to my age has heard of those two, which says a lot for this game, because not everyone's a gamer. But it's really cool. And so to me, it feels like a little bit of that mystique is now gone. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I don't regret finding this out. But all those years of just kind of putting it off and like, oh, I wonder, because curiosity keeps us going, right? To an extent. We kind of live not knowing what's going to happen. I'm not trying to get philosophical here, but now that I know, it's like, okay. Well, the way I see it is kind of the glass half full. So now it's like, well, now I have to give myself another wonder, another curiosity. So now I can turn that curiosity into like, oh, maybe I'll just play the game, because I still don't know that whole thing. Is this me announcing I'm going to play Ocarina of Time? But you know what I'm saying? I can't just be satisfied with like knowing something and that's it. It's so final. I gotta have something to strive for. Does that make sense? Any of this make sense? So that's what I can get from these two songs. I have no memories of these. You guys have the memories of them. For you, everything I'm saying is like totally out of left field. For you, you know exactly where these play. You know the feeling it gave you. It shot you back to whatever location. This is my reaction to these two songs. It's like, hey, I've heard those, but I'm getting philosophical with me starting the channel. The power of The Legend of Zelda. Well, it's really cool that I can finally put to rest those two, but there's still more. I'm pretty sure there's still more. So cool. Zelda's Lullaby and Lost Woods. Go ahead and tell me what's up if you want, but maybe not get too spoiler with it. Thank you thank you for requesting it for the credits team and then me messing that up. But serendipitous came out of it. Something nice came out of it. Thank you to the requesters. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Peace.